Lesson 1: Overcoming Water Anxiety.
I find it hard to relax in deep water sometimes.
I completely understand. Many people feel anxious in deep water.
Yes, they keep telling me that if I panic, I will sink.
That's a common fear, but it's important to stay calm and focused.
Exactly. I think learning to control my breathing could help.
Absolutely. Practicing mindfulness can make a big difference in those situations.
Yes. I want to build my confidence in the water gradually.
That's a great approach. Taking small steps can help ease the fear.
For sure. I might consider taking swimming lessons to improve my skills.
Lesson 2: Contract Changes.
I will compile all the changes and send you the revised contract for your review.
That sounds good. I appreciate your attention to detail.
It's important to ensure everything is accurate before finalizing.
Absolutely. I want to make sure we're on the same page.
Once you review it, let me know if there are any further adjustments needed.
I will. It's crucial to get it right for both our interests.
I'm confident that we'll have everything sorted out quickly.
Yes. Collaboration makes the process much smoother.
Let's aim to finalize it by the end of the week.
Lesson 3: Local Recommendations.
I heard that this place is recommended by a local.
I should definitely check it out. Any specific dishes I should try?
Yes, they say the seafood is fresh and absolutely delicious.
That sounds tempting. I love trying local specialties.
I think you'll really enjoy it. The ambience is charming, too.
Perfect. A nice atmosphere makes the meal even better.
Let's plan to go this weekend and make a day of it.
Great idea. I'm looking forward to tasting the local cuisine.
Me too. Exploring new places is always an adventure.
Lesson 4: Party Preparations.
I can't wait for our party. Have you bought any party supplies yet?
Yes, I picked up some decorations and snacks to set the mood.
That's great. What theme are you going for?
I'm thinking of a fun tropical theme with bright colors and fruity drinks.
That sounds exciting. Tropical themes always bring a festive vibe.
Exactly. I want everyone to feel relaxed and enjoy themselves.
I'll bring some games to keep the energy up.
Perfect. Games are a great way to break the ice and get everyone involved.
Let's make sure we have everything ready a day in advance.
Lesson 5: Art Restoration.
Somewhat faded, but in recent years, some work has been done to restore the paintings to their original appearance.
That's fascinating. It's incredible how art can be preserved over time.
Yes. Restoration brings back the vibrancy and details that may have been lost.
I love visiting galleries and seeing the improvements firsthand.
It's amazing to think about the techniques used in the restoration process.
Definitely. Each piece has its own history that deserves to be told.
Let's plan a visit to an art exhibit showcasing restored works.
I'd love that. It's always inspiring to see art revitalized.
I can't wait to explore the stories behind the restored pieces with you.
Lesson 6: New ideas.
I never thought of that. I'll give it a try. Any other tips?
Sure. One effective way to spark creativity is to change your environment.
That's interesting. Sometimes a new perspective can lead to fresh ideas.
Exactly. Even rearranging your workspace can inspire new thoughts.
I'll definitely consider that. I want to keep my mind open to new possibilities.
Another tip is to take regular breaks to clear your mind.
That makes sense. Short breaks can refresh your focus and energy.
Yes. Let's both commit to trying these strategies this week.
I'm excited to see what new ideas we can come up with.
Lesson 7: Baseball Union History.
The Baseball Players Union became more militant as a result of the flood case in 1976.
That's a significant moment in sports history. What happened exactly?
A court decision granted players more rights and protections.
That must have been a turning point for the players' rights movement.
Absolutely. It empowered them to advocate for better conditions.
I love how sports can reflect broader societal changes.
Yes. It shows the importance of standing up for one's rights.
Let's dive deeper into this topic and learn more about the impact it had.
Great idea. Understanding the history can inspire current and future athletes.
Lesson 8: Travel Experience.
Great to hear. Did you rent a car or use public transportation during your stay?
I opted for public transportation. It was convenient and affordable.
That's smart. It's a great way to experience the city like a local.
Exactly. Plus, I didn't have to worry about parking.
I love how public transport can take you to places you might miss otherwise.
Yes. I discovered some hidden gems that I wouldn't have found by car.
That's the beauty of traveling. Each experience adds to the adventure.
Absolutely. I'll definitely use public transport on my next trip as well.
Let's plan our next journey together. We can explore more.
Lesson 9: City Views.
They're locked out. All they can do is stare from a distance at that city's glimmering towers.
That's a striking image. It must feel frustrating to be so close yet so far.
Yes. The allure of the city can be quite powerful.
I can imagine the excitement of wanting to explore all that it offers.
Exactly. The vibrant lights and energy draw people in.
It's a reminder to appreciate what we have access to right now.
Yes, and to make the most of our opportunities whenever we can.
Let's plan a trip to a city where we can experience that excitement firsthand.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I can't wait to explore new places with you.
Lesson 10: International Cooperation.
There's an alternative starkly labeled cooperation between independent sovereign states.
That's an interesting concept. It highlights the complexities of international relations.
Yes. It's crucial for these states to work together for mutual benefits.
I agree. Collaboration can lead to stronger alliances and shared resources.
There's also a second equally crudely labeled concept that often comes into play.
Which one is that?
It's about competition, where states vie for power and influence.
It's fascinating how these dynamics shape global politics.
Let's delve deeper into these ideas and explore their implications.
Lesson 11: Marketing Strategies.
Good. How about digital marketing?
We'll invest more in social media. It's where our audience spends their time.
That's a smart move. Social media can really boost brand visibility.
Exactly. We can engage directly with customers through these platforms.
What specific platforms are you thinking about focusing on?
I believe Instagram and Facebook offer great opportunities for our brand.
I agree. Visual content tends to perform well on those channels.
Plus, we can run targeted ads to reach our desired audience.
Let's create a plan to implement these strategies effectively.
Lesson 12: Gardening Hobby.
It's quite relaxing. What about you?
I picked up gardening. It's a great way to unwind after a long day.
That sounds wonderful. What do you enjoy growing?
I started with herbs like basil and rosemary. They're easy to care for.
Those are great choices. Fresh herbs can enhance any meal.
Absolutely. I love cooking with ingredients I've grown myself.
Gardening is also a wonderful way to connect with nature.
Yes. Being outdoors and nurturing plants is very fulfilling.
Let's plan a gardening day together and share tips.
Lesson 13: Facing Challenges.
It took a long time for me to realize that I would have to face one of the biggest challenges in my life, the language barrier.
That must have been tough. How did you cope with it?
Initially, it was overwhelming, but I started taking language classes.
That's a great step. Consistent practice can really help.
Yes, I also immersed myself in the language through movies and books.
That's a smart approach. Engaging with the language daily makes a big difference.
I'm proud of the progress I've made, even though it's still a work in progress.
Every bit of effort counts. You should celebrate your achievements.
Thank you. I'm excited to continue improving my skills.
Lesson 14: Importance of Self-Care.
I've been thinking a lot about the importance of self-care lately.
I agree. Taking care of oneself is essential for overall well-being.
It's easy to neglect our needs when life gets busy.
Yes. But prioritizing self-care can enhance our productivity and mood.
Exactly. Simple things like taking breaks or enjoying hobbies can make a big difference.
I've started meditating, and it really helps me to relax and focus.
That's wonderful. I've heard meditation can be very beneficial for stress relief.
It is. Let's encourage each other to practice self-care regularly.
Absolutely. Making it a habit can lead to a healthier lifestyle.
Lesson 15: Business Updates.
This section provides information about new business deals and the stock market.
That sounds important. Keeping track of market trends is essential for growth.
Yes. Understanding the stock market can help us make informed decisions.
I'm curious about how these changes can impact our investments.
We'll need to analyze the data and adapt our strategies accordingly.
Definitely. It's crucial to stay updated on market fluctuations.
Let's schedule a time to review this information together.
Good idea. Collaborating will help us gain a clearer perspective.
I'm looking forward to diving into the details with you.
Lesson 16: Morning Routine.
An hour? That's impressive. I struggled to get out of bed that early.
I understand. Mornings can be tough, especially if you're not a morning person.
Exactly. What helps you wake up and stay energized?
I've started a morning routine that includes stretching and a light breakfast.
That sounds refreshing. A good start can set the tone for the day.
It really does. I also try to avoid screens for the first hour.
That's a great idea. It helps to focus on yourself before diving into the day.
Yes. I feel more centered and ready to tackle anything afterward.
Let's share our morning routines and see what we can improve.
Lesson 17: Packing Essentials.
Yes, I have packed, but I'm not sure what essentials I should bring.
That's a common concern. What kind of trip are you going on?
I'm heading to the beach, so I want to make sure I have everything I need.
Definitely bring sunscreen, a swimsuit, and a towel.
Good idea. I almost forgot about sunscreen, it's so important.
Also, don't forget sunglasses and a good book for relaxing by the water.
I'll make sure to pack those. Any other suggestions?
Maybe some snacks and a reusable water bottle to stay hydrated.
Great tips. I'll double check my list before I leave.
Lesson 18, Business Center Services.
That's good to know. Are there any other services available at the business center?
Yes, they offer printing, scanning, and even conference room bookings.
That's convenient. It makes it easy to handle work tasks on the go.
Exactly. They also have a computer station for those who need it.
I appreciate having those options available. It really helps during trips.
Plus, it's nice to have a quiet space to focus on work.
I'll definitely take advantage of those services during my stay.
Good idea. It will make your experience much more productive.
I'm looking forward to utilizing everything the business center has to offer.
Lesson 19, Dinner Preparations.
Really? How about preparing dinner for me?
I've already done it hours ago. I've been cooking all afternoon.
Wow, that's impressive. What's on the menu?
I made a delicious pasta dish with fresh vegetables and herbs.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to taste it.
I also baked some garlic bread to go along with it.
You really went all out. How do you find the time to cook like this?
I enjoy cooking, and it's relaxing for me after a busy day.
I can definitely see why. Eating home-cooked meals is always special.
Lesson 20, Philadelphia History.
He moved to the city of Philadelphia, where he worked very hard.
That's interesting. What did he do there?
He became a successful printer, which was quite an achievement at the time.
That's impressive. Printing was a key industry back then.
Yes, and it played a significant role in spreading information.
I love how Philadelphia has such a rich history in communication and publishing.
Absolutely. It's fascinating to think about how far we've come since then.
Let's explore more about Philadelphia's historical landmarks on our next trip.
Great idea. I'd love to see where all this history took place.
Lesson 21, Cooking Techniques.
Should I stir it while cooking occasionally to prevent sticking?
Yes, that's a good idea. Stirring helps distribute the heat evenly.
I've noticed that some dishes can stick to the pan if I don't.
Exactly. Keeping everything moving can prevent that from happening.
Do you have any other cooking tips to make this dish even better?
Adding a splash of olive oil can enhance the flavor and prevent sticking too.
I'll keep that in mind. Cooking is all about learning new techniques.
Absolutely. The more you practice, the better you'll get.
I'm excited to try out your advice today.
Lesson 22, Effective Study Techniques.
Absolutely. One thing that's been working for me is chunking my study time.
That's a great strategy. Breaking it into smaller sections can help with retention.
Exactly. It prevents me from feeling overwhelmed and keeps me focused.
I do the same. It's easier to stay motivated when you have short breaks.
Yes. Plus, it allows me to review what I've learned more effectively.
I'm glad to hear that. Consistency in studying is key to success.
For sure. Let's share our study plans and see how we can support each other.
I'd love that. We can help keep each other accountable.
Together, we can achieve our academic goals.
Lesson 23, Grocery Shopping.
Good morning. Have you ever tried grocery shopping online?
Yes, I have. It makes the process so much easier and more convenient.
I agree. You can compare prices and find great deals from home.
Exactly. Plus, it saves time when you don't have to walk through the store.
What do you like most about it?
I appreciate being able to create a shopping list quickly and efficiently.
That's a smart way to stay organized. I should give it a try.
You definitely should. It's a game changer for busy schedules.
I'm looking forward to making my grocery shopping more efficient.
Lesson 24, Contract Details.
Firstly, I suggest including a clause regarding the delivery timeline.
That's a smart idea. It's crucial to set clear expectations.
Exactly. It can help avoid misunderstandings later on.
I agree. Having a timeline makes the process smoother for both parties.
What other clauses do you think we should add?
Perhaps a clause about penalties for delayed deliveries as well.
That's a good point. It encourages timely performance.
Let's draft those clauses and review them together before finalizing.
Sounds like a plan. I'm glad we're on the same page about this.
Lesson 25, Songwriting Issues.
Without paying the songwriter, there could be serious issues in the industry.
Absolutely. Foster hoped to make a living as a songwriter, which is crucial.
Yes, and if songwriters aren't compensated, it undermines their work.
It creates a cycle where creativity can suffer due to lack of support.
Exactly. Fair compensation is essential for sustaining talent.
I appreciate how important it is to recognize and reward artists.
Let's discuss ways to promote fair practices in the music industry.
I'd love that. Supporting songwriters is vital for the art form.
Together, we can advocate for positive changes in the industry.
Lesson 26, Energy Conservation.
Absolutely. We should also remember to turn off the lights when we leave a room.
That's such a simple yet effective way to conserve energy.
Yes, it's amazing how small actions can lead to significant savings on our bills.
Exactly. Plus, it helps reduce our carbon footprint.
Right. We all have a responsibility to be mindful of our energy use.
Yes, and it's a habit we can easily incorporate into our daily routines.
For sure. I also try to unplug devices when they're not in use.
That's a great idea. Those little things can add up over time.
Absolutely. It's about creating a culture of sustainability in our homes.
Lesson 27, Continuing Education.
Training and continuing education are so important in today's job market.
Absolutely. A university degree is often just the beginning of lifelong learning.
Yes, it's essential to keep updating our skills to stay relevant.
Exactly. Industries are constantly evolving, and we must adapt.
Right. Professional development can lead to better job opportunities.
For sure. It also shows employers that we're committed to growth.
Yes. I believe investing in our education is one of the best decisions we can make.
Definitely. Plus, it can open doors to new interests and passions.
I can't wait to see how my education will shape my future career.
Lesson 28, Packing for Adventure.
So, are you excited about our trip? Can we bring food along?
Yes, I am. And yes, you can bring a small amount of food in a water bottle, which is great.
That's perfect. I want to pack some snacks for the journey.
Good idea. It'll keep us energized while we explore.
Exactly. Plus, it's always nice to have a little something to munch on.
For sure. I'll fill my water bottle with some fruit and nuts.
Sounds delicious. I'll bring some granola bars and maybe a sandwich.
Great. Just remember to keep everything packed neatly.
Absolutely. I can't wait for our adventure to begin.
Lesson 29, Home Science Fair Excitement.
I'm really excited about organizing this home science fair. It's going to be such a fantastic event.
That sounds amazing. What activities do you have planned for it?
We'll have experiments, demonstrations, and even some interactive booths for everyone to enjoy.
Wow. That will make it really engaging for the participants.
Exactly. I want everyone to have fun while learning about science.
That's a great approach. It's important to make education enjoyable.
I agree. Plus, it encourages more people to get interested in science.
Definitely. Have you thought about any specific themes for the fair?
Yes, I'm considering a sustainable living theme to promote environmental awareness.
Lesson 30, Breaking Bad Habits.
I'm trying to break my bad habits day by day. It's definitely a challenge.
I understand. What specific habits are you focusing on?
Well, I know that I eat too many sweets every week, and I want to change that.
That's a good goal. Reducing sugar can have a huge impact on your health.
Yes, I feel better when I don't overindulge in sweets.
Absolutely. Have you thought about healthier alternatives?
I'm considering fruits and nuts instead of candy.
That's a great idea. They're delicious and much better for you.
I agree. It's all about making small, sustainable changes over time.
Lesson 31: Celebrating Accomplishments.
You know, there's nothing quite like the feeling of accomplishment when you finish a project.
I feel the same way. Completing something gives such a sense of fulfillment.
Yes. It's like all the hard work finally pays off in that moment.
Exactly. I think it's important to take a moment to celebrate those achievements.
Absolutely. Whether big or small, every accomplishment deserves recognition.
For sure. It motivates us to keep pushing forward and tackle new challenges.
Definitely. I love reflecting on what I've achieved, it inspires me for future projects.
Same here. Looking back helps me appreciate the journey as much as the result.
Exactly. Let's keep striving for great accomplishments together.
Lesson 32: Exploring History.
Have you ever thought about how Europeans explored and colonized much of the world?
Yes, it's a complex and often troubling history that we need to understand.
Exactly. Many cultures were affected by this process, and it's important to acknowledge that.
Absolutely. It's crucial to recognize both the achievements and the injustices.
For sure. History teaches us important lessons about power and responsibility.
Yes, and we must learn from the past to create a better future for everyone.
I agree. Understanding this history helps us appreciate diverse perspectives today.
Exactly. It's a reminder that we should approach history without apologies.
Well said. Let's keep the conversation going and encourage others to learn.
Lesson 33: Facing Fears.
Staying home alone used to frighten me sometimes, but I'm a lot braver now.
That's great to hear. What helped you overcome that fear?
I started by gradually spending more time alone, which built my confidence.
That's a smart approach. Facing fears in small steps often makes a big difference.
Exactly. I realized that I could manage on my own, and it felt empowering.
Absolutely. Each experience helped me grow more comfortable with the idea.
Now, I actually enjoy some alone time, it gives me a chance to recharge.
That's wonderful. It's important to find peace in solitude.
Yes, and I'm proud of how far I've come in overcoming that fear.